Welcome back guys, Slybacon here, bringing you another StarCraft 2 video. In today's video we're going to be looking at a ZvT build, which is the Roach Ling all-in. Now you can macro your way out of it, so it's not necessarily an all-in, but it is most potent when used as an all-in. So we'll just go through the build order as it comes up, and we'll just highlight certain areas that we need to pay attention to. So our first point is we want to do an Overlord on 9. You can scout early if you so desire. You can scout with your 10th drone. I usually try and leave it a bit later, so we usually try and go about 12th or 13th drone and just rally that drone straight up to the opponent's base. So there we are, Overlord on 9. I believe I didn't actually scout in this match. That's probably a wrong thing to tell you. No, I did scout. I'm lying. I did scout. I do remember now. This is quite effective on ladder. Actually really effective. I don't think I've actually lost using this build. And there is a couple of variants of it that you can do, and that all comes around 28 supply, which way exactly you want to go. You can go with burrow micro if you are skilled enough to use it. I'm not, so I try and avoid that as much as I can. Was this a scouting drone or was this our build hatch? No, that must be scouting. So I've scouted on 14. Probably a little bit late. Generally speaking, like I said, you want to scout probably on 10. What you're looking for in your scouting is actually the gas timing from the Terran. I didn't actually get my scout in this match at all. I actually got blocked at the front gate. So there we go. So 15 hatch. Once we have the minerals for it, yes we do. Beautiful. After your 15 hatch, you want to actually go up to a 16 gas, 15 pull. If you do spot the early gas from Terran, of course, you're probably thinking Reaper's coming. You can actually go pull first and then your gas. That just gets you your couple of speedlings out just a wee bit faster. But like I said, I think there you are. You actually got blocked, so I couldn't quite get in there to see the gas. He was going a Hellion build. Not a Hellion build, sorry, a Reaper build. Reaper Hellion, yes. So he was actually going that build, which ideally I would have liked to have my pull down first, but I didn't actually get in there to scout it, so I've just gone with the standard build order. Again, like I was saying before, at 28 supply, that's when you need to make a decision exactly which way you want to take this build. So we'll go over that once we do hit that mark. So 17, you want to go Overlord. And you just want to keep pumping those drones out. We want to look to have enough minerals to get 2 queens, and preferably a set of lings out if we can once our spawning pool pops. So that's why we're floating a bit of minerals, so you can see that there. That is actually on purpose. So there goes our 2 queens, and our set of lings should be coming up very shortly. You're not going to have lings out or your queens out in time to stop the initial Reaper, but you will have them out in time to stop the second one. Okay, so just be aware that you will need to pull some drones just to shoo that first Reaper away until you can get that first set of lings out. There you go. So probably pull too many. You only actually want to pull like 2. Okay, but I've pulled 4 and that's a bit of a disaster, but there you go. So I've got these set of lings out. You'll see our queens not far away. There you go, our queens out. So that's kind of stopping most of the Reaper harass that's happening there. So once those queens are out, you're pretty much safe to continue on here. So this is the point where you need to make a decision. Roach Ron goes down at 28. If you're going to go with speedlings, you need to put your speed down at 28 also. If you're not going speedlings, just save that gas. Now you want to get up to around 300 gas. That is enough to get 8 roaches and your speed out. If you're not and you actually want to go more roach heavy, which is another build that I do like to do, you can actually just ignore that speed, and that'll actually get you up to 12 roaches, I believe, out at about the 7:15, 7:30 mark. Another thing we missed, sorry, was at 28 you do want to pump 2 Overlords as well. So 2 Overlords to take you up to 44 supply, and then pump out as many drones, as many roaches as you can. Which in this case is 8 for us. Our speed will almost be finished. Now the point to this build is the roaches are going to hit here at the same time as your speedlings, because the speedlings will be finished in time, the speed will be finished, and you can rally up to here. This is basically what we're doing. I rally straight up here. Unfortunately with this map it actually splits them. So not ideal. Ideally you want these guys to be up together, but that's alright. Now he's seen this, so he is actually scouting. He's got a bunker down, and from memory he starts to actually wall off. So you know, it's not ideal situation for us, but look at the timing. We're hitting around 7:15. So we'll just pause there at this stage. Around this point is where you need to decide, are you going to go all in with this, or are you just going to see how much damage you can do with the original attack and then drone behind it. So this is a point really around 52. You actually want to start droning. Sorry, 52 is where you really want to make that decision. Are you going to drone, or are you just going to go for the all-in and do as much damage as you can and obviously win the game there? Pretty much if you decide you're going to go for the all-in, obviously you have to win. Okay, if you don't win, you're going to be too far behind to really do much. We still have, we have a decent drone count. So you can actually, like I say, you can macro your way out of this if your initial bust doesn't actually kill them. But we will go back to the action. So, I mean, look at, where are we? Units. Look at what we've got. We have 8 roaches, 22 zerglings. He has 7 marines and 1 reaper. So again, ideally, because these didn't go on the same path, that's not going to hit exactly right, but that's fine. And now what we want to use the roaches for is, instead of bailing, so we want to break walls with the roaches. And then swing around the back, hopefully. Yes, we do. With your speedling. So you can see we've got speed now, which is enough to break into here. Now again, you want to hopefully lead with your roaches and break your way in again. And you want to obviously be rallying behind this with your speedlings if you are going in for that all-in, which I am in this case. So this is not a 100% guaranteed win. If he walls off and he repairs, fine. That's it. You're not going to be able to break that wall. So that's where you really need to kind of judge if you really want to do that all-in or if you just want a macro behind it. So you can see these roaches are actually going to get overwhelmed, but with the speedling backup that we've got coming, easy enough. Okay, and he's just literally got no units on the field to deal with it. And that's it, guys. It's a pretty simple build. And like I said, there is a couple of variations that you can do. And that all comes around 28 supply. So 28 supply, you either want to go for speed, you want to go for burrow, or you want to go for nothing and get more roaches out. Those are basically your 3 options, and you need to make that decision around 28 supply. Speedlings obviously allow you to hit a wee bit harder if you can break the initial wall with your roaches. Burrow, obviously, if you're good enough, will allow your roaches to last a lot longer. And if you go with the roach option overall, obviously you're going to have a much stronger roach force. And you can actually break those walls a lot easier. You can actually get in behind with slow links as well if you're going to go with the heavy roach option. So anyway guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.